Hi, hello, what's up, friends? My name's Lauren. Welcome to my channel, or if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, friends. First and foremost, I want to say I am so sorry that it has taken me this long to make this video. As you can see, we are in my new casa. Super excited about that. We went on vacation and I came back extremely sick, and we had moved all of our big stuff into the house already before we left, and then went straight into moving and painting and all of that fun house stuff when we got back. So let me just say, moving into a house and painting and moving, there's flies everywhere, moving stuff while you're extremely sick the way that I was is not fun. It took a lot out of me, and that's kind of another reason why it took me so long to make this. So, yes, I'm very sorry about that. So we're going to be talking about my last market, and how I did what I sold. I didn't have a whole lot left, and what I did have left, I don't have with me at the moment. It is in a bin at my mom's house, and so I don't have anything to show in this video. I'm just going to be reading you everything that I sold. I did it differently this time, so I did it in transactions. So I'm going to be reading you each transaction, what sold, and how much everything costs and how much I made. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into this. I'm on my second matcha latte, and I'm a little bit wired right now. I just started drinking matcha, or making my own matcha. I used to drink it a lot when I lived in Los Angeles, and I haven't had it since then, and I was craving it, so started doing that. Sorry, I'm like talking out my butt right now. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get started. So, funny story, for the first transaction, we had actually just set up, and we walked around. We started playing Pokemon Go recently, and so we were walking around catching Pokemon, and we came back to the booth, and a lady was standing there. She was another vendor, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are back." She was like, "I was leaving you guys a note telling you that I wanted this purple penguin." And so she really did. She like wrote out a whole note and like had just put it down when we came walking up. So she bought a purple penguin, and that was $25. So that was the first transaction, like 30-40 minutes before the market even started. And then the second transaction was actually really cute too. So I started making those ducks, the duck levies that I showed you guys in the last video, I think it was. And this mallard duck has been so popular. I actually just had a lady order another one last night, so I have to make that today. Sorry, I'm out of breath. But this mallard duck, this couple came up, and they had a little baby. No, I think they had a toddler, and then she was pregnant. And they picked up the mallard duck, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys want the ducks? I had just made those, and I was really excited about it." And she, actually the husband said, "Yeah, we came literally just for this." And I was like, "What, you guys came to the market to buy this?" And they were like, "Yep, that's really the only reason we're here." And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. And that was for $50. So the next transaction was a leggy frog and a strawberry cow, and the leggy frogs are 10, the strawberry cow is 40, so that was a $50 transaction. The next was a cream cow that one of my friends actually messaged me and asked if I still had that, and the mallard duck, but I had just sold the mallard duck. So she came and oh wait, no, she didn't buy the cream cow because I sold that too before she messaged me. So she ordered a cream cow and a mallard duck at the market, and that was, I think, let me think, a $85 transaction. So she paid, and then I just made it and took it to her like later in the week. But somebody else bought a cream cow, and that was $35. I also had my daisy cow that I showed in, I don't think it was the last video. Maybe I did show it, but it was from a couple of markets ago. And that sold for $50. I'm not good at those. I'm like really out of breath right now because this matcha is getting me. Okay, and then I had a multicolor octopus that I have had in my booth space at the place that I sell for so long, like, and nobody wanted it. And I took it to this market and it sold so fast. So that one was 15 because it was a bigger one made with like really thick yarn. And then I started making the chickens. So I think I showed you guys the chickens in the last video. And I got that idea from Camryns Cute Creations. And those sold so good. So if you guys haven't made those, I highly recommend it. So that chicken sold for 15. And then I sold a red mushroom for 15, a frog for $10, a pink penguin for $25, a one of my big plush bees for 20. I sold one of my small bees for 10. Look at me, little bees, for 10. And then I actually had a lady walk up to me and she was like, my grandson saw you at one of the previous markets and he begged me to come and buy him a fried egg, but I don't see any fried eggs. And I was like, yeah, I didn't make any this time. I just didn't have time to make them. And she was like really crushed about it, basically. Like, she knew that her grandson was going to be upset. And so I was like, but you know what? If you go ahead and pay now, I will make it for you Monday, and I will bring it to you. And she paid for it, and then I made it and took it to her. So that's another thing at markets. If you have local people coming and you're local to that market, you can take pre-orders. And I don't know if a lot of people will be interested in that because they're afraid of like being scammed or whatever. But if you have been to that market like every single time, like it's a recurring market like the one that I go to, and people see you there, they're more likely to just order, you know, whatever they want that day if you don't have any more. Or, you know, business cards, and then they'll reach out to you later if they want something. That's a huge thing. If you don't have business cards, that is a very, very, like, I would put that top priority, like, you need to get some. You can get some pretty cheap at, like, Office Depot and places like that. That's where I got mine. Okay, and then the next thing, so I made that head wig, and I sold that for 20, and I was really sad because I wanted it, but I'm gonna make myself one, so it's fine. Speaking of head wig, look at this. I have a head wig Scentsy. It's a bag of seashells from our trip. But yeah. I've already told you guys I'm a Harry Potter nerd, and it's never gonna change. Ever. Alright, and then I sold another baby bee, like the small ones, for 10. I sold a red mushroom for 15, a pink octopus for 10, another baby bee for $10. Excuse me. I sold a blue whale for 8. That penguin that I made with the dinosaur spikes called Primp the Penguin, I sold that. And that one was, I sold it for 40. And I honestly really shouldn't have, because it was like, I think I had it priced at 45 or 50. I think it was 45. And then we were like, well, we'll sell it to you for 40. Because the lady, when we said 45, she was like, maybe not. And then I said 40, and she was like, yeah, I can do that. Like, it's a $5 difference. I don't really understand that. But that sold. And then she actually ordered another one. So I sold 2 of those. She messaged me like 2 days after the market and was like, hey, can you make me another one? And I was about to go on vacation, and I was like, yeah, I can. So I did that, and I ended up shipping it to her because she had to go out of town, and I was going to be out of town. So I shipped it to her, and yeah, that was pretty cool. And then I sold a chicken nugget for 12. I sold another chicken for 15. I sold a whale. I didn't write down the color for some reason, for 8. And then I sold a leggy frog for 10, a purple whale for $8, another chicken for 15, a chicken nugget for 12, and then immediately another chicken nugget for 12. I sold 2 baby bees in a row, not same transactions, for 10 each. And then I sold, it was really cute, this old couple came up and they saw the strawberry cow and they were like, or not strawberry cow, the strawberry turtle, and they were like, oh my gosh, we have to get this. And we didn't have a bag, so I just ordered some bags and some tablecloths so that I will have all of that stuff and look a little bit more professional. But that's not like a huge thing. You guys do not have to have tablecloths. I had somebody comment on, I think, my last video, and they were like, you need tablecloths. And I was like, I don't really. I've been doing just fine. Like, you guys do not need tablecloths, but if you want everything to look a little bit more cohesive and, I don't, like, what's the word? Professional, I guess. But you don't need it. But I did order some of those because I had been planning on ordering them. That comment just kind of, like, got under my skin a little bit because why are you telling me what I need? Anyways, where was I? But yeah, so they bought that strawberry turtle, and they came back with a bag from somebody else because they didn't want to carry it around. And I was like, yeah, I need to order bags like ASAP Rocky. So yeah. And then I sold a purple octo for $10, a nugget for 12, chunky bee for 20, a baby bee and a nugget together for 22. I sold a frog for 10, another chicken for 15, 2 baby bees in a row for 10 each. And then I had a pretty big transaction. So I sold my sunflower turtle, 2 frogs, and a baby whale for a total of a $73 transaction. Then I sold a bee for 10, 2 frogs in a row for $10 each. And then I sold a whale for 8 and a blue octopus for $10. And, oh wait, I have more. Okay. Then I sold a red octo for 10, a chicken for 15, a frog, 2 frogs in a row for $10 each, and then, a chunky bee and a baby bee in the same transaction for $30. So my total profit for this market, oh wait, okay, so my total profit for this market was $907. And then I had a total of orders for the mallard duck and the cream cow, and then a fried egg. Fried eggs are 12. I don't think I said that. And that was a total of $97 for orders. So I had a total profit of $1,004 because I had already paid for all the fees for all the markets before the markets even started. So yes, this was my absolute best market to date so far. We were supposed to have another market I think it was last weekend. It might have been the weekend before. I can't remember. The second Saturday of this month. And we couldn't go because that's when I was sick. I was extremely sick and felt like crap. I didn't want to get anybody else sick, so we did end up having to miss that market, which really made me sad. And markets are kind of like how I make my money. So I didn't have a great month this month, but I have been getting some orders. So fingers crossed that I'll get some more orders and it'll be fine. But yeah, I felt really bad that we had to miss the market. That's one thing. If you guys do sign up for markets, you really need to go to them because it looks bad. Unless, you let them know. Like, I emailed the person that's in charge, and I was like, hey, listen, I'm super sick, and as much as it, like, hurts me that I can't go, I don't want to get anybody else sick. So if you let them know, it's fine. But yeah, that's kind of, like, a big thing with markets and, like, the trust there. Once you sign up, even if you pay for it, but you don't show up, that, like, hurts their trust, So That's another thing. I need to make a video of like markets, like stuff you should know from markets. Because I've done a few. Of course, I don't know everything. Don't take everything I say like to heart. It's just things that I've learned, you know, from doing it. And yeah, but I'm really like excited that this market, even though we had to miss the last market, went so well. It helped pay for a lot of stuff that we got for the house, and yeah, that's kind of it, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I didn't have anything to show in this video. There really wasn't much to show. I know for sure I sold out of the chickens and my chunky bees. Let's see, what all did I sell out of? I don't think I had any octopuses left. I sold out of my baby bees and my whales. So I sold out of a lot of stuff. I had a few big things left and a few small things left. I think I had like I think I had one leggy frog left and 2 chicken nuggets, because I gave my daughter a chicken nugget and I gave her stepsister a chicken nugget. So I'm pretty sure that that's all I had left, and a couple of big things. But yeah, other than that, I'm sorry that I rambled this whole video. Like I said, matcha, caffeine, hitting me. But I hope you guys are having a great week. I know it's just Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and that you will have a great week. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!